washer broke again. My fridge broke last week, and it's still broken. I just got paid, and I'm almost broke. I think my truck's about to break because there's a noise that has been there for months. I got a nail in my tire. Why do my bills say I'm broke? Like, hey, Wani, you don't have to pay me today because we're broken. No, those motherfuckers still keep charging. I'm about to break. My head's about to break. The fuck?
Hello everyone, this is Emmanuel Cooke. We will be reacting to a new video today, so make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, and let's get into the video.
When I was 17, 18 years old, and I got my first legit job at Zaxby's, I was okay with blowing my $275 to $500 checks. As long as I could buy me some food, give me some shoes, give me some clothes, you know what I'm saying, go out with the guys, go bowling. I was okay with blowing them checks. Why? Because we didn't have no bills back then. We was living life. We thought, hey, man, I just bust my ass, you know, this little 60 hours in 2 weeks and made like $300-something. I'm happy as hell. We think we making real money. No, because when you actually start getting bills, you know, as my mom would say, and you get into the real world and life hits you, you will realize ain't shit fucking funny. You cannot be broke with bills, because you gotta understand, being broke with bills and you don't have the money to pay a certain bill, like let's say you don't pay your car insurance or you don't pay that note, and they come looking for that shit, this shit not funny. It's not funny no more. You're not living life no more. You see, I don't think y'all understand what I could do to somebody right now. I'm trying to move. I got 2 cars to pay for. I don't think y'all know what I could really do to somebody right now. You know what I'm saying?
With all the layoffs happening and the economy totally bleh, and all the things, some of y'all clearly don't know how to be broke, so here are some helpful tips. As someone who grew up poor and knows how to be broke professionionally, this is my advice. And some of you are gonna watch this and be like, duh, and this isn't for you. This is for the people who grew up fine, I guess, I don't know, and really don't know how to make things work, okay? Tip number 1 is to freeze literally everything. Cut it in half and freeze it. Cut it in half and freeze it. This includes bread, this includes meats, this includes veggies, everything. Everything pretty much can be frozen with a few exceptions. Do not freeze dairy, please, and can be used. So before it gets bad, goes bad, even before, like when you come home from the grocery store, if you're going to the grocery store, cut it in half, put it in the freezer. Once you've eaten yourself out of fridge, house, and home, that's when you go to your freezer and you take that stuff out. Look at there, a whole new game plan. 2, befriend other broke people. I mean this in 2 ways. 1, stop hanging out with people who make you spend money because you don't got any. And 2, go and be friends or community members in community, I should say, with others, because it's going to make your life a whole lot easier. Join your buy nothing group and ask for things and elect yourself to get things. Join any mutual aid efforts. You should have been, by the way, if you had a job and are well off, you should have been doing this shit before, but it's okay. I'll forgive you. We'll move on. Barter. Do the things that you need to do in relationship with others so that they get something and you get something. If your friend is baking like loaves of bread and you are, I don't know, have some skill of some sort, like maybe you're a great copywriter, tell them you'll revise their resume in exchange for some bread. Literally, we are resorting to olden times bartering because that's the world we live in now. Sign up for every loyalty program ever, create a new email address for it so that you don't get them going into your regular email, and use those friggin' points and sign-ups. You do not buy something unless you have a coupon, a point, something. More broke tips to come because there's a million.
In the last 3 years, service providers' service has gone down, right? And what I mean by service providers, I mean everybody. Handymans, hairstylists, nail techs, lash techs, just any service that you would need, going out to eat, services, the service has gone down. The quality of the service has gone down. The prices has gone up. And the overall satisfaction went down. So in the last 3 years, everybody noticed this. And we all had to start learning skills, right? We all had to learn how, if you were hiring maids, you never clean. You had to start learning how to clean. You had to start learning how to cook because you weren't going out if you've never cooked. You had to learn how to start doing small projects around your house so you don't have to call a handyman. You had to learn how to do your makeup, your lashes, your nails, your hair. You had to learn how to do everything. You had to develop skills. And so now what happened is, y'all are starting to see the outcome of what's been going on for the last 3 years. Y'all have made things very, very difficult on the average consumer because there's a lot of money in the system. Y'all were targeting, I guess, the top of the echelon. I hope you still continue to target them because those are going to be the ones to sustain your business through this time. But for the rest of us, we had to learn how to do these skills. And so now, no, we're not going to get our nails done every week or every 2 weeks. We're not going to get our lashes done. We're not going to get our hair done. We're not calling a handyman and having the maids come every 2 weeks or whatever. We have had to learn, or going out to eat. We've had to learn how to do so many things because the prices got out of hand and the service was terrible. Okay, if you were a service provider and throughout these last 3 years, you provided excellent customer service, you stayed loyal, your prices were, reasonable, and good to y'all who raised the prices and made a bag, happy for you. I hope you can pivot and continue making that bag. But for those of you who, I've seen a lot of videos of service providers saying, business is so slow, people are so broken. People are not going to spend money because we've had to learn how to do these services on our own. We've had to develop skills in the last 3 years. And now we don't need it. There will come a day where more money is in the system. And yeah, we will say, you know what, I don't mind spending the money. But right now, and I would say probably for the next few years, it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough for the service providers because I've had to learn how to do everything. And I'm not spending any unnecessary money. None. And so all I can say is good luck. I hope that for the young business owners, the next time things happen and, there's a lot of money in the system, you are able to maintain your customer base with good customer service and, being friendly and helpful and maintaining good quality service and keeping your prices, together and save a lot of money because we're in a situation now where, y'all, people have had to learn how to do it on their own. We just had to learn how to do it on our own. And for the service providers, they're providing me quality customer service through these past 3 years. I'm still there, right? But if I'm not begging anybody to spend money, and I haven't for a very long time. If I get any inkling of bad customer service, that's all I need. I will never return to you, and you will be receiving a bad review. You will be. Other people will know about your terrible customer service. So be careful how you treat people.
Anyone else just abnormally broke right now? Like, I don't know where all my money went, but now it's time to buy gifts for friends and loved ones, and I'm like, the tank's empty. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, I think during Thanksgiving, I was just, living life a little too much. I got a little ahead of myself because the whole year I've been really good about, managing my money, and then Christmas time, and, I have 75 cents in my bank account until Friday. Whoa, what happened?
This shit is stressing me the fuck out. This shit is blowing the fuck out of me. I really feel like I set myself up. And I'm not, this is what's blowing me. Everybody always asks, is it worth being a dancer? No, it's not. Because when it's time to leave, you get stressed out. I never, ever had a problem paying my bills. This shit is stressing me out. I regret it so bad. I regret it so fucking bad. I'm so mad at myself. I'm so fucking stupid. Like, why did I do this to myself? This don't even make no sense. It's not one thing, it's the next. Got one bill to pay, another bill to pay, another bill to pay, another bill to pay, another bill to pay. Tickets, more tickets. Like, it's like life just wants you to fail. Like, it just don't make no sense. This is blowing me. Like, it is hot in this house. I don't even go out, or I would just, go out and get a drink or something. Like, I just want to go to sleep. This is blowing me. I never feel like I failed myself so bad. Like, when you get that fast money, it's cool and all, you feel me? That fast money cool before the time being, because when you got bills to pay, you spending all that money on your bills. But it's like the fact that I pulled myself out of dancing, like cold-hearted, pulled myself out and got a regular job, and I ain't been to the club in a month. Like, this is stressing me out. Like, I'm like, cool, I'm gonna get a job that's gonna pay me a decent amount of money, right? It's gonna pay my bills, but what about this other stuff? Like, this is blowing me. I don't understand. Like, regular life is hard. Like, regular life is hard. Like, this is really hard right now. Like, regular life is hard. If anybody wants to be a dancer, it's not worth it. I promise you. I promise you it's not worth it.
I think that there are a lot of people who do unorthodox like jobs, I guess, and I have like seen a girl who does like stripping and stuff like that, and I think it is a hard call to make. So like for stripping, it is like fast and easy money, right? But like if you leave and get a regular 9-to-5, like it pays a lot less, and then you will be stressed about these, like you'll be stressed about rent and all of these bills that are just stacked up, and it sucks, it actually sucks a lot. And I hope that she is able to get a much higher paying job and actually be able to afford life overall, and I actually wish her the best.
Let's talk about it. So I know you all are probably wondering this very question, and I know that because it was the first question that I asked myself. And the short answer is one bill and one meal at a time. If I'm going to be completely honest, I was struggling to pay certain bills while I had a 9-to-5. And the problem with that is that I had a set income. I wasn't able to make much more than what I was making at that 9-to-5, but they were also taking up a lot of my time. So my thought process is, if I'm going to struggle anyways, I might as well struggle towards something that has a light at the end of the tunnel. And by no means am I saying that this is the way or that anyone should do this. I'm just saying that struggling through a 9-to-5 with no hope is just not going to do it for me anymore. So, yes, this might be hard, but I am no stranger to a hustle. To be honest with you, I was hustling through to make it by anyways. So, the short answer, one bill and one meal at a time. I'll put the long answer in part 2.
A quick reminder, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and let's continue the video.
When you try to ignore the motherfucker begging at your window, even though your windows aren't tinted.
Can they hit me in there, man? Can I get like a couple dollars, dog? Please. I'm trying to get some gas, food, something. Let me out, spare change. Me and my family, we stuck, man. We stuck, man. Come on, dog. You gonna sit there? He ain't even trying to help us, dog. He ain't even trying to help, man.
I don't like paying bills because why am I working hard for these bills to get paid, huh? And then, like, I don't pay them. I pay them, but I don't pay them when they want me to pay them. So I, like, take my time when I pay the bills because, like, it's my money and I'm going to pay it. So, like, but, like, soon as you don't pay a bill, they want to cut the stuff off and stuff. Like, I've been looking outside of my window for the last, maybe 30 days. I was checking to see if they was coming to get my car, but they didn't come get it yet. So I'm going to pay the bill because they going to come get it soon. But, like, why, who came up with bills? Because bills is, hello, is y'all okay? Because this is not okay. Why are we paying bills, huh? That's what I want to know. But ain't nobody going to tell us why we got to pay these bills. I don't know. I'm just done paying them. I pay them when I pay them. I'm not about to stress myself out over paying these bills. Because, like, if I pay the bills, then I ain't going to have no money. And then I got to work harder to get money. And then when I pay the bills to get money, I'm not going to have any. Because y'all get what I'm saying. So 2024, honey, take time for you. Don't pay them bills.
Thank you for this comment. Yes. Can we please normalize no car payments? Keeping your car for as long as you can. Driving something within your means that you can afford. Let's make that cool. Let's spread the word that it's gross to get a new car that you can't afford, that's higher than your mortgage payment, or you're waiting for it to come get repoed, like in this video. The $1,400 car payments, or the 2 cars with $1,400, that's just crazy. I know my car is paid off. I worked very hard to get it paid off. So by no means, when somebody has a paid off car, don't think, oh, you're very lucky. No, I worked extra hours. I put bonuses on there and I focused on it. And I'm very thankful right now that I have a paid off car. It really is a difference between me recouping in my health right now, between not having a car payment. And I'm starting to see a lot more comments like this, and I love it. Or they can't wait till their car's paid off and they're going to drive it into the ground. I love these comments. Let's normalize. Stop keeping up with the Joneses. You don't need a new car every 5 years. You will be in the negative for the rest of your life. Invest that money instead. Hi, my name is Christina. Check out this video. Follow me for all things personal finance.
What did you come out for? We come together.
Woo, this is triggering. So one time, same type of situation. My homegirl's birthday. It was a group of us went to this place called Sumo's. It's no longer open. It was like a hibachi spot. Now, typically, you can get a meal there for like $26 per person. And that's like chicken, fried rice, veggies, dessert, appetizer, and I think drink. And all these hoes ordered lobster, scallop, shrimp, steak. I got the chicken, fried rice, but I knew I was going to get sushi. Now, in my mind, I already knew I was going to either help pay for it or pay for the birthday girl's dinner. He brought all these females, and all of them was broke as fuck. So argument ensued. So I stood up. I was like, I'm going to pay for her because it's her birthday. My homegirl was there. I got her too. And I paid for mine. So the female's like, you broke. I'm like, I'm not that broke. So birthday girl would have got taken care of regardless. He was doing a lot of talking. She probably had the most expensive meal. Bro was so concerned, he should just pay for all of it. I'm just saying.
Okay, PSA if you guys are living in Texas right now and you're going broke paying for your water usage every month. So a couple days ago, I got billed $426 for our water usage for last month. So this is after we paid $250 the month before and $90 a month before that. So when we got charged the $250, I said, oh, that's my bad. We've been watering the grass too much. We just got to cut it back. So we cut it back to 1 day a week. That was it. It was 4 and then now it's 1. So we went from $90 to $250 to now $426. And we cut back on water every single time. So I called the I guess the city, I don't know who it is, the management place. And I said, hey, like my bill's $426. Like we have 2 people living at home. Like what is going on? And they said, well, it's just through your rental company. You need to contact them and yada, yada, yada. Like he didn't really want to help me. But towards the end of the call, he said, well, I can put in a request for somebody to look at your account and make sure it was calculated correctly. And I said, well, yeah, absolutely, please do so. So he put that in and then he said, you'll get an email later today with what we found or what we're doing, yada, yada, yada. So in the meantime, he encouraged me to call our rental company and ask them what's going on. So I did. And they agreed with me that $426 is definitely out of the norm. So they suggested that I put in a maintenance request to have them come look for a leak, even though I know there is no leak. Like, it's not like our toilets run or anything, or, you know, our grass is growing outside. Like, it's dead, it's dying, like there's no water leaking. But I put it in anyways. But last night I finally got an email from the energy water company, whatever, that charged me the $426 and basically said, oh, we accidentally charged you a higher rate for how much your usage was. Like, here's $337 back. My bill was $89 and they accidentally charged me $426. So just throwing it out there, if you got charged an astronomical amount for water this last month and you think it's a little fishy, go ahead and give them a call.
Fancy paycheck went in my bank account. Then came my bills and cleaned the sucker out. Out came the online purchases and groceries from the store. An incy paycheck was gone and there no more. Story of my life. Of my life. Of my life, ooh, of my life, incy paycheck came in my bank account. Out came the bills and cleaned the sucker out.
Yeah. How are people affording life right now?
We're not. We're broke as fuck. I just got a hospital bill for $2,395. I have insurance and I went to the ER for literally half an hour. Fuck this.
Talk to me, y'all. You got the rent, the light bill, the gas bill. You may have a car note. Got to put gas in the car. You have to keep the maintenance on the car. You may have children that are in school or in sports. You do work 40 hours a week, but by the time they snatch the taxes out, you have just enough to cover your bills. Your next paycheck is already accounted for because it's going to the same bills. How are y'all maintaining? How are you maintaining your sanity? I am tired. And I know we in the era where we want to show everybody that we have it like that. But I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. I ain't got it like that. You work a job where they don't. Some people, now this, I know a lot of people, they'll work overtime. My job doesn't offer overtime. And by the time I get off, everything else is closed in my area. Or you try to work remote, but these jobs, they'll place some listings on Indeed, but they ain't calling you back with a great resume, right? How are you all maintaining? Life is very expensive. And I remember like years ago where like minimum wage was like $10, $12 an hour and we were living. Why is it that every single thing is expensive now? How are y'all maintaining? How are y'all doing it? Everybody is not a business owner. Everybody can't be content creators. So I get it. Like for the people that's like me, that has to have a 9 to 5 or 11 to 7:30. How are y'all doing it? I shouldn't have to wake up and money be on my mind. So whereas it's bills. Recently I took a vacation and I tried to block out my thoughts, but it was nothing but bills on my mind. How are y'all doing it? Why are they going up on rent like this?
Like, who? $700-800 in taxes just snatched out of our checks. How are y'all doing it? I'm tired. I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna stop. But something has to give. It's getting very weird.
She is absolutely right. Nobody can afford anything right now, right? There is no extra money laying around. There is no extra cash. Everybody is broke. We're all stressed. We're all struggling here. So like, yeah, of course those types of services will obviously go down, you know? And I can't even imagine like how hard it is for those other people, you know, who own those businesses and stuff like that, you know? It is extremely stressful for them. It is very hard for them, and yeah.
I appreciate you guys watching the video today. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.